Good morning. I cannot believe that it is Sunday again. Yet, here we are, and another month has even slipped by. So I am excited to be here and looking forward to what your comments and finding out what's going on with each one of you. I love seeing the hearts because I know people are already online, which is shocking to me because I always start at 10:57, even though the real video is supposed to begin at 11 a.m. So I am happy that you're here. We will just kind of enjoy playing for a few moments. So I brought some bigger bowls today. I brought not the largest because I cannot hold the largest bowl. However, I'm going to play. This is our second largest, and soon these will be moved over to Fuller Life Bali, to the pavilion, when people can start coming again. And I'm sad in a way because I won't have them all around me all the time. So just use your favorite oil, whatever you have in front of you right now. Take a few deep breaths and just breathe in these frequencies. Once again, let's see, it is 11 o'clock on the nose. So happy Sunday. Thank you for being here to share it with us. And when you read the title for today, some of you may not know what the title is, but who's dreaming? What are you dreaming? What was your first thought? Was it about goal setting? That's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about actual dreams. When you're sleeping, the dream state. So, and that has nothing to do with goals unless you go down the line quite a bit. So, first of all, now that I've said that, I'm going to tell you some of the oils that I have applied this morning that are very meaningful to me and why. I applied higher unity, which I don't apply too often because it's a very limited supply, but higher unity to intend to connect with the source, to make sure that I'm listening to my guidance, not someone else's guidance, but to my guidance. And another oil blend is Sacred Mountain. That is normally the very first oil on my body every single day because Sacred Mountain anchors that frequency of the sacred space. And if it is the first oil on your body, the first oil that you breathe in, and the last oil before going to bed at night to sleep, you are connecting with the source. And this is This is where the dreaming comes in. Now, for years, I did not dream at all. Can any of you identify with that? My mind was racing and racing and racing, and when I slept, I actually was fighting sleep because I felt that it was non-productive time. The only reason that I would take time to sleep was that I understood biologically that my body required some time to recover, to regenerate. Well, the older we get, the more we're interested in that regeneration, aren't we? And I'm here to tell you that sleeping is a wonderful opportunity for that regeneration to take place, because at 77, I have fewer challenges, physical challenges, than I had when I was in my 30s. So, you know, we just do whatever we're able to do. And again, this is a no judgment thing. I use a lot of geranium essential oil, which anchors that energy of forgiveness, of getting rid of the blocks, that energy of the forgiveness, the very first glyph. So that might be something you would choose to use. I also have joy sitting in front of me, and harmony, both of which, geranium is one of the major essential oils, single oils in these two blends. And what I have found recently, Stephen and I talk a lot about different things, many different things. And he has always said that dreaming is an active thing, that sleeping is not a passive experience. It's very definitely an active experience. Yet most of us think that rest is passive. Now, I have to confess, about 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, I took a dream workshop because I wanted to learn how to think about my dreams, to remember them, because most of my life, I guess I must have been dreaming, but I was not remembering them. And at the end of, I actually didn't make it all the way through the workshop because, or at least not actively going through the workshop. I was there, but I just couldn't participate because one of the exercises was to, when you awaken during the night or when you feel that you're dreaming, to wake yourself up and write it down so you can remember it. Well, I got so exhausted because I would write it down and couldn't go back to sleep. So it made me very nervous. However, now I realize that it's really a whole different ball game, whole different way of thinking if we prepare ourselves for sleep. And I am dreaming more and loving it more now all the time. When I awaken in the morning, sometimes I'm very tired until I breathe in my oils and do my morning alignment. I cannot impress upon you enough how important that morning alignment and evening integration may be for your moving forward, for your understanding your dreams, for your dreams being happy dreams. How many of you have happy dreams? Are you in the middle of a nightmare? Do you feel that the last 5 months have been nightmarish? 5 months, 4 months, 6 months. It's been a long time, hasn't it? That our whole lives have been rearranged, and you may be feeling that you are living a nightmare. Well, one of the benefits is that we have been forced. We've been forced to spend more time in one place. Would you agree with that? And most of us don't like to be forced into doing anything. I certainly do not. However, we have been conditioned over so many years, over our entire lives, to do things in a particular way all the time. So this is an opportunity to create totally new habits, totally new ways of doing things. Now, because I am more comfortable with a routine that I go through, it makes me feel just more at ease that I have a routine, that I'm not going to miss something because I have a step-by-step. That's what the daily process is, the morning alignment and the evening integration. And I'm here to tell you that when I skip either of them, things don't go the same. This page in my journal, it's also, you're checking in on your app, if that's what you're using. This just kind of puts it right here in front of me, and I love seeing it because it's right here in my journal, and it's laid out step by step what to do. And when I find that I do the checking in to find out where I am and what's going on and prepare for the day and prepare for sleep, everything is different. When I cut the corners and don't do that, then things are very, very different. So Stephen also always says, he talks about how that the golden energy is what is required for sleep. When we are in a golden state, now think about what is in your bedroom. Do you have lots of gold that you're surrounded with? You may choose to find some gold items. We're very fortunate here in Bali, and this may be why I'm dreaming more and sleeping better, because we have a bed, it's an incredible bed that is carved, it's teakwood carved, and the carving is painted with real gold paint. So it sets the stage for us to have that downtime, that sleepy time, that dream state where we can regenerate physically, and where our bodies, where our minds, where our being can communicate and truly have dreams that are productive. And now when we wake up, when we are awakening, it is a silver energy, that more masculine energy. The golden energy is a feminine energy. It transmutes negativity. Now, for those of you who are creating your sacred space all the time, you know we have those boundaries. That's why they're there. That golden boundary inside your cylinder, which will transmute any negativity. And that silver, shiny silver boundary on the outside, which will reflect outward. It's like a mirror. How many of you have mirrors in the bedroom? That's not where you would choose to have them. In fact, as feng shui, the Chinese have always said, don't put mirrors in the bedroom facing the bed. Have you heard that before? So that's because it's going to be a different frequency. Now, when we awaken, if you look in the mirror, that might awaken you more rapidly. You may also choose to awaken, use the blend awaken, to wake up, to awaken to new possibilities. I like inspiration before going to bed. Also, inspiration in the morning is always nice. It's a great blend to have anytime, day or night. So prepare as you're moving along from day to night. Prepare for sleep. One of the things in the checking in that Stephen insisted be there, which I thought was I wasn't truly excited about having it there as one of the steps because it made the steps imbalanced. However, it was prepare for dream and sleep. Prepare for dreams and sleep. As we prepare, I have learned more about myself than ever before during those dreams. When I awaken sometimes, as I mentioned earlier, I feel exhausted because I have been dreaming. However, I am clearing so many old patterns in those dreams. I found out in the last week or two that I wake up, when I first awaken, I'm thinking of people that I have maybe have not seen or had contact with for quite a long time. This is extending that dream, whatever was going on in our dream, it is extending it into the reality. It's fun to connect with people. You don't have to necessarily reconnect physically or even by words. Just that memory of what those particular people were or are in your life experience. So it has been fun reconnecting these, and that's where the journaling comes in, where it is so important, particularly at night, although I find what comes out in the morning may be even more important for me. The journaling at night sets the stage for what's going to go on in your dreams. Now, after we've accomplished learning how to get ready to dream and actually experiencing those dreams, there may be another level to get to. Stephen is always telling me, oh, he wakes up sometimes before his dream is over and he needs more sleep to go back into the dream. Well, that hasn't helped me. I don't know about any of you, but I haven't yet learned how to go back into my dream, although perhaps that is the next step. We don't always know what our dreams mean, and it isn't always important. What is important is for us to allow the process and to understand or to bring into our consciousness, because when we are dreaming, we are at the unconscious, that is relatively unconscious level. Would you agree? Meditating is a semi-conscious level. The more time we have to go into meditation and just allow that free flow, the more we will understand about ourselves, the more we will allow ourselves to play. That inner child is something I tend to have around me a lot and apply, because that's something I was conditioned not to do. No playing. Work, work, work. Achieve, achieve, achieve. So this is that process of unlearning and relearning new, better ways of doing things. So I never thought that play would be a better way. However, some of the most beautiful ideas that have manifested have occurred in that play state that I thought was insignificant. So I challenge you this week just to kind of really prepare yourself for sleeping. Prepare for those dreams. Think about the fact that gold around you, whatever it is, gold color, gold whatever. I have a gold bell sitting here too that I didn't play today. To prepare yourself for that sleepy time and intend to create your sacred space. Connect fully with the source through your crown chakra and connect with the earth, go all the way through the very core of earth and out the other side, connect with the source through your feet and the base of your spine. So you place an energetic cylinder around you so that you are fully connected with the source, above and below, the creator, whatever your concept is. And just block out everything else. And we do that by having that golden boundary closest to us to transmute any negativity that might be inside our sacred space. And that silver mirror outside to keep pushing stuff out. The masculine energy which will push it out, keep it away from you while you're in this receptive state, because the feminine golden energy is receptive. And I have even found, Stephen has said this for years, put that red boundary up. And I'm finding right now that the red boundary between them is just another layer to make sure that nothing good from the inside goes out, gets past it. In other words, I don't lose anything, and nothing harmful can come in if it has escaped that silver mirror on the outside. So just prepare yourself by using your oils, creating your sacred space, and breathe in, enjoy intending to sleep soundly, to float through your dreams and awaken refreshed, awaken with new insights, with excitement about the next day. And I'll see you next Sunday. I look forward to hearing your comments, to hearing what's going on in your dreams. And perhaps we will talk another time about dreams as goals and how we can make that connection. So have a happy, happy week filled with beautiful colors, and I'll see you next Sunday.